Hello, everybody, friends. I'm back eventually from busy days of being a mother. My baby is not a baby anymore, so I have more time for doing my journal, my craft, for my witchcraft, and enjoying my time working as a psychic medium witch. Just feeling like inspired to record my journal, video journal again, of my witchcraft, and of my practices, spells, and rituals that I do. I will journal it for myself first and for you guys, just to share, my experience, and maybe you will share something with me, some of your cool experience, and maybe talks about gods and goddesses that I like, but I'm not gonna talk a lot about them. You can research and Google it, but exactly the work, it's like a practical magic on my YouTube channel will be presented. Yes, because the magic is when you do things, most of all. Of course, you need to research before you do, but the witchcraft is a craft when you are crafting things, right? And share your experience. I'm talking like this because I'm in the nature. I'm so lucky to live in an area where the woods is so nearby, and the field and the creek, and this is a really energetically like charges you if you need it. So I'm very lucky about that, to live somewhere nearby the nature. I just went outside just to recharge myself, to do a quick meditation. But I don't do meditations that are guided, or sometimes I do though, but not always. When you do the meditations, like what you've done, the meditations all like at least 8 years, you kind of understand how to do it without the guidance, right? So I do meditation just in the nature, just right now, for example, standing on with my feet on the ground. That's the best to start with, and then just kind of disappear in the nature, dissolve myself in nature, like I am the nature, I am the wind, I am the breath of the nature. And this is, guys, this is such a fulfilling practice. Simple, but at the same time, not everybody can just sit in the nature and some kind of recharge themselves, that they don't know how. They need a guidance, but it's okay with that. But if you really came to the point that you can do it without guidance, that you are a guidance for yourself, and you just do not what it's said to do, but what it feels like to do to you. I mean, what it feels like, you do it intuitively, right? The meditation, that's the proper meditation for you. I like to come to myself first and ask what I want to do, or what my body needs to do today, what practice I want to do, and it usually just gives me the feeling what I should do right now. And now I'm just with the nature, and recharging myself. And actually, it's a very good practice for the psychic ability development, when you're sitting in the nature and just allow your all senses to work, like hearing, seeing, with all your you know, fully like the whole perspective of the picture, and hearing everything, every little sound, and then feeling with your skin the wind, the the object next to you. And this is a very, very good practice, very simple one, but very good practice for expanding your psychic abilities. The psychic abilities, I've heard, and I agree with that opinion. The psychic, the sixth sense appears when all your five senses are working extra. Then the sixth sense appears. How the senses, that's how the psychic abilities start working when you practice on sensing everything extra, training yourself. And that's what I like to do. And through all these years, my psychic abilities strengthened so much that now I give the sessions and I do readings for people. It took some time, of course. I think I was born with these abilities, but they were like in the sleeping mode. And many people has a sleeping mode of these abilities that you kind of can awake through the practices and lots of meditations. And that is true. And if you guys, some of you are lazy to do meditations, this is a simple practice that I just described to you, the simplest as you cannot even find. So start with this at least, and it's just perfect. You can go out and just enjoy your connection with nature. This is so true and so simple, right? But I'm enjoying it and it's working. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't share this information with you guys if it wouldn't work so perfectly for everything, for your developing your psychic abilities, for recharging, for just overall feeling good, and for cleansing even yourself with the earth element. When you put your feet on the ground and just imagine that roots from your feet growing into the soil and deep into the ground, to the heart center of the earth, and all this loving fire, flame of love burns all the negativity, all the tiredness, all the stresses of yours till fully, like till the end. And guys, you have a time for recharging yourself, because it's so important. Even if 5 minutes a day. Some people say, oh, I don't have time for this and that, but this is not true. This need at least 5-10 minutes. You don't need to sit like an hour in a meditation or in observing the nature. This quickly healing you, quickly working. Just sit 5-10 minutes and you're ready, feel much better. Just try it. And I know many witches that watching me do this practice, and I'm so happy. I just wanted to share, to record my journal, what I'm doing today. And if you have other practices that pretty like makes you feel good, and please share down below in comments. I will read it for sure and probably will use some of your advices. Thank you for being with me. See you very soon. Bye bye.